When you are getting the M0710 code in your Bobcat machine, it means the equipment is sure that the hydraulic oil is overheated, and it may keep working till it throws the next code M0711, which means the hydraulic oil temperature is extremely high, and the machine will happily shut off whatever you do. So ignoring this code is not the best way to go. First of all, when you see this error code, you need to verify that the hydraulic fan is working. When you're standing near the machine and the engine works, you should feel the air movement since the fan is very powerful and it's easy to spot if it's working or not. If it doesn't work, you should look carefully at the fan assembly. The issues with the fan, hydraulic motor and also the secondary hydraulic filter in the fan assembly are quite common for the recent model years of Bobcat machines. If the fan works properly, the good thing would be to verify that the hydraulic oil is actually overheating. If the code appears just a couple of minutes after you start the engine, it's very unlikely that the oil is actually getting hot. In this case, the issue is probably with the sensor or electrical connection, and the most likely culprit is the hydraulic oil sensor that's located in most cases in the main hydraulic filter housing head or sometimes in the drain case manifold. You may look at the sensor, wiggle it connector and verify that the wires look good. Basically, the price of the sensor is $60 to $130 depending on the model, so if you suspect it's faulty, you may just replace it and it will cost you less than transporting your machine to the dealership. If you can verify that the hydraulic oil actually overheats, there may be two types of reasons. First of all, it makes sense to look at the radiators. They are very often clogged because Bobcat machines tend to work in harsh conditions and the radiators are not often cleaned. Also, any issues with the oil level may cause hydraulic oil overheating problems. If the hydraulic oil is older than 12 months or has worked more than 1000 hours, it's a good idea to change the fluid and all filters in the system and see if this fixes the problem. If nothing works and you still see the M0710 code, the problem may well be with the hydraulic pump nearing the end of its lifespan. When the pump has a lot of wear and tear on it, it's more than common for the oil to overheat. So in this case, you should have the equipment inspected by a good, experienced mechanic and then decide what to do with the problem, but it makes sense to pay for such an inspection only after you've tried all other ways to solve the problem that I've told you about before.